Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to bring you the first of two videos. The first one on Himmelsdorf in the Minotaur KV5. Today's two videos are going to be not as good games in terms of result, but just either funny or interesting. And the first video, as you see, the Minotaur KV5, I got a great map for it in Himmelsdorf. And today I was just going to give a little update. I had a hospital appointment today to check up on the ear to see if it healed properly. And yep, it healed properly. By the way, I am platooned with Spandek in his Stone Cold and Luke in his Striker, and it is a heavy tier 10 game. But anyway, so I went to the hospital and checked up on the ear, and it has healed, which means shouldn't get as many ear infections now, which is great, and apparently it's healed very well. But the most important thing is that I want to know whether my hearing would improve. Now they don't tell you they don't guarantee it will improve. The whole point of the operation is to stop ear infections. But I have plans to join the armed forces in the future, and I kind of needed my hearing and to fix the hole in my ear to do that. Well, I did my hearing test, and the hearing in my right ear went from severe hearing loss all the way back up to normal. So, today's been a great fucking day. Got some great news, and I'm in a good mood. So, I hope everyone else is having a good time, because good news during the weird and kind of shitty times we live in at the moment is hard to come by, so everything's welcome, and in the case of this news, it's very welcome, because if it came back as my hearing hadn't improved, I wouldn't have been able to join the armed forces I wanted to, so amazing news there. But that's just me talking shite, getting out of the way, because I have to tell someone, because I'm really excited. Let's get into the game, because I'm in a Minotaur KV5 on Himmelsdorf, and you know that's going to lead to a good time. Valor pokes out frontally. I get the shot into his drive wheel, he just blows my tracks off. I'm pre-aiming in front, because there is a Gorilla 15 round there, and if there's anyone who would be able to hit me in my weak point, it's a Gorilla 15 with 1.5 second aim time and 0.27 accuracy. Bit of a risky position being here, to be fair, to tier 10 game right at the front, but again, I'm in a KV5, I feel pretty safe. Now there's a couple enemies just in the center of the map. I get shot on the light tank damaging his engine. And you're going to see that one of the enemy mediums is also coming out. But that tank's a autoloader and I could one-shot him. So I went for him, and I actually do manage to hit the shot on the move actually. Now, taking a shot from a light tank isn't the biggest deal because the KV5 has the highest hit points of any tier 8 vehicle, so I've got plenty of hit points to spare. Trying to fight that crunch in the middle. And the good news is, obviously having the KV4 gun, which has got very nice penetration, you see I can just go straight through his turret there. And actually, this KV4 gun's really nice in the tier 10 games because 289mm of APCR pen is no joke. Like, you can pretty much fight everything in the game with that, even Type 5 heavies and a mouse or E100. You can fight all of them with 289 APCR pen. Not the most ideal, because obviously, if they angle their armor, heat would be better, but compared to most tier 8 tanks, having this kind of pen on a non-TD, very nice. Now, I'm trying to drive back to base, because I can see those heavy tanks. And one is a almost full health Super Conqueror. And there's also actually a Panzer 7. So I've come back, not to go all the way back yet, because you see I'm waiting for this T-54. But I just want to be close enough to base that if they try to cap, I can try to interrupt. Because my spider sense was tingling, a lot of people have been capping in World of Tanks. And even though they're two top tier heavies, a Super Conqueror on almost full health and a Panzer 7 on full health, my brain would go that they wouldn't try to cap, but at the same time, this is World of Tanks, so they might try and cap. That's why I've come back. And you're actually going to see full health Panzer 7 and almost full health Super Conqueror are indeed trying to cap. But no need to worry, it's only two tier 10 heavy tanks, including the Super Conqueror, which is seen as one of the best ones. And I've said it already 2 or 3 times now, I'm going to say it again. I'm in a KV5, so I feel pretty confident in this fight. As I come down, just in case I have to shoot the lower plate of the Panzer 7, you're going to see I'm going to load those 289mm APCR shells. Pull around the corner, Panzer 7 isn't even looking at me, straight to his side. Now we're going to have a bit of a side scrape battle. Spandek's been picked up by the Super Conqueror, but I've still got Luke. If you look at the minimap where he is, I have to go for the Super Conqueror, he's the easier shot. My tracks get blown up, but I don't get panned. I'm going to try and get the attention of these guys so Luke can come get a shot in. Gonna side scrape, and if you saw that, I was able to shoot the weak point of the Panzer 7. You saw that round bit. So, as you can see, the weak point not doing too well. They should just push me is what they should do. I'm in a fucking KV5. Like, the Super Conqueror DPM and the Panzer 7, they've got the hit points to just come out and deal with me. But you see, I bounced the Super Conqueror off my front, so you don't have to just side scrape on this tank. If you just keep moving back and forth and they miss the weak point, you can bounce. And I pick up the kill on the Super Conqueror. The reason I brought this game is, I tried to figure out how to show screenshots in my videos, but I was too stupid to do that. I need to keep working on it. That Super Conqueror, watch this, I'm going to try and track the Panzer 7, but the TVP blocks me. Not a big deal. But the reason I want to show this video, and I wanted to show the screenshot, is that Super Conqueror sent me a message saying he was reporting me for cheating. Which I just thought was fucking hilarious. And I understand why he'd be upset. He's in a Super Conqueror, and he lost to a KV5. I mean, to me, that sounds normal, because the KV5 is a super awesome tank, but a lot of people think the KV5 is shite, so the fact that Super Conqueror lost to one, I can understand them being upset, but, you know when you get hate mail, it's always a good thing, and I just thought that was fucking hilarious. Like, why are you trying to cap? You're trying to cap in a Super Conqueror, and then when you get shit on by not moving out the cap, because I can just side scrape where I want, you're going to report me. Seems legit, bro. Seems legit. But, as I said, it's just a shame I couldn't figure out how to show the screenshot. It was all a bit of a awkward fucking trying to fuck around with a USB stick. But either way, not too big a deal. He tried to report me, or said he did. I doubt he did, though. 260,000 credits profit with a ×2 silver boost, 3,300 damage, top on XP in this tier 10 game. Luke Spandek did well, considering it's Himmelsdorf, and we were bottom tier, but overall, pretty good game, and just any game where someone reports you or accuses you of cheating, you know you've had a good game. And as I said, it wasn't even a pretty good result, but just, I could have done 5 damage that game, and if someone reports me for cheating, it's a win for me. So, thank you guys for watching, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.